And once again, gone a little bit higher this time. And 6 more. Great connection. Yeah, the way he has batted in the previous game and also tonight, it seems pretty easy for him, isn't it? I mean, he's picking up sixes at will. That's his 5th six in this innings of 61. Again, they smashed it down the ground.
Amazing to think also that he's back in the side, making a comeback here after about 2 years. Using that onto the onside, brings up the 3 figures for Bangladesh. 100 for 5 they are now.
What he needs to do is bat just till the very end. And if he can manage to hold on and bat till the very end, then probably they'll have some sort of chance. Still a long way off. 69 of 38. Just above 10 runs required the run rate. But if you have a couple of big overs, then that run rate comes down. He needs to bat also sensibly. Mohammad Saifuddin.
Flipping that one around on the leg side just for the single. Brings Saif back on strike. 5 sixes he's got now. 3 fours. And there's 42% of his runs. Correction, 62 in that V. Really good stuff down the ground. It's really good work. 5 sixes again, doing the right thing, getting another single. 15 off the over, 102 for 5. Really good over that last one for Bangladesh. 67 from 36. That's what they require. Still plenty. Resting on this man's shoulders. 63 not out of 40. That's going to be called a wide. If he's still there when they get to the final 4 or 5 overs, then it's going to be interesting because India have had their problems bowling the death. They've been going at 10.13 runs per over at the death. The most expensive of all the teams in the Super 4s. However, it's going to need 2 players, I think, to be playing really well for Bangladesh at that stage.
It's all about how do you, as a batter, absorb the pressure. You spoke about those last few overs where India have leaked runs more than any other team in this edition of the Asia Cup. It'll be interesting to see how Saif Hassan, especially the right-hander, goes from here on.
A little bit quicker that time for Kuldeep. That's clever.
This is where the pressure starts because the first one was a wide, but the next 2 deliveries are a couple of dots. So what is he going to do next, Saif Hassan? Is he thinking to go for a big shot or to rotate the strike?
Bumrah's got 1 over left. A little bit flatter. Not quite out of the middle, probably just as well, otherwise that would have carried. Have a look at the dismissal, the run out, the big dive. Captain couldn't quite get there. Direct hits on his way.
There was the captain, Surya Kumar Yadav, getting the direct hit.
Little too eager maybe to get that extra run for 50. Might have been the cause of that. He's really done a very good job, Kuldeep, as he always does. He's in the spotlight again tonight. It's a crucial time for him to bowl. 2 balls left in his 3rd over. Numbers are good at 1 for 13. He's always a potential wicket taker, such as his variety, such as the spinning and parts on deliveries.
He has been the leading wicket taker in this Asia Cup. He had 9 wickets at economy of 6 before this evening. He's added 1 more, so he's got now 10. Kuldeep Yadav. He's probably the most difficult bowler in this Asia Cup. No question about that.
Pretty good work. Junaid Siddiqui at number 2 in the lineup for UAE. Top over this, 5 from it so far. Nicely fielded by Bumrah. Just the single. 6 from the over is really good. 108 for 5. I was talking about how good India have been in this period throughout this tournament, the wickets they've been taking and also the run rate being so slow. In the last game, this is exactly where Bangladesh was so good with the bat. They got a good start, and from that moment on they were going at 10 and over actually for the next 8 overs in the middle overs. It's been a little bit more difficult today when you're playing against a side like India, when you've got Kuldeep around and Varun and also Akshar Patel. A little bit of tap for Akshar Patel today, 37 off his 4 overs. Bumrah set a terrific tone right at the top. That's the equation. 61 required from 30 balls. Need to go at plenty per over. First ball. Let's pick that up. May well be out. No. Grasped. Not a great deal of talking going on down there.
Yeah, I thought maybe there was a bit of a misunderstanding. We also saw Hardik Pandya going close to Shivan Dubey, because this should have been taken, and it also comes from the bat of Saif. Look at him, Hardik Pandya, and in the last one realized there is somebody right in front of him, and he drops it. He could not latch onto it.
Down 5 catches in the last game. The game against Pakistan was quite extraordinary to see catches like that go down for India. Bit of a shock, really. Hasn't got hold of that. That time it's caught. Tilak's taken that catch quite comfortably. Ball before was dropped. Next ball, not so.
There's no real power in that shot played by Mohammad Saifuddin. The fielder at long on had to come in, and probably come in 15 or 20 yards to take that catch. That's off the back foot. Not really timing it. Too easy for Tilak Verma. Hangs on to it. Mohammad Saifuddin goes for 4. It's 109 for 6.
Shah Hussain is a naturally an aggressive player. Thinking about coming back for the second, but it wasn't there.
Yes, this required run right now above 13 runs in an over. Both the batters will be hoping and looking to play some big shots.
He said this one straight up, I think. Keeper wants it. Samson says mine. Oh, and he can't get there. That's another one down. Straight away he called for it. He was sprinting after it and just couldn't quite get there. Think he got a fingertip on it at the end.
story of drop catches keep going on. This is the second drop catch in this over. Just for a moment, it thought maybe the bowler would have gone on, but he said, it's mine, and doesn't really get underneath it.
He would have caught so many of those at training, so many. Couldn't grab that one. Hard along the ground, straight to the fielder, just going to be the one. Need to keep trying to pick up boundaries. It's a tough call from here. Shade under 14 of the over. Have a look at that drop from Samson. He made the ground okay, stopped there, and then the last minute had to grab. To heave that on the onside. Just the one, only 4 and a wicket off that over, 112 for 6.
.57 needed from 24. Here's Glip. That's up in the air. Tilak Verma coming underneath it. Makes no mistake. He's one of the best catches, safe as houses. So Rishad Hussain has to depart, and the spinners have really spun a web around the Bangladesh middle order. Wickets have tumbled, and number 7 goes down.
Yeah, haven't been at their best with the catching side of things, but Tilak Verma, as you said, Ravi, one of the best in the side. Settled it underneath it nicely, made good ground early, settled himself, and took it comfortably. Not always easy in this stadium, but ones that go a lot higher seem to be slightly easier. Rishad Hussain gone for 2, 112 for 7.
So, Kuldeep Yadav. Bowled in, 2 and 2. He's on a hat-trick. Does Tanzim come? Tanzim goes.
Yeah, swinging across the line. He gets that wrong and absolutely spot on first up. Watch it out of the back of the hand. Pitches around about leg stump. Just spins enough to clip the top of middle. Lower order batters find it very difficult to play good, high-quality wrist spin. And this man, one of the best, on a hat-trick as Tanzim Hassan Saqib goes, without scoring, 112 for 8 now.
So Nasser Ahmad on strike, Kuldeep Yadav on a hat-trick. He already has 2 hat-tricks in his T20 career. There's 2 hat-tricks in one-day internationals. T20, the only man to take a hat-trick against Bangladesh was Deepak Chahar. You mentioned catching. That's a very important point here. A lot of teams that come here practice a lot of high catching because the ring of lights here is pretty low. So that's why you see a lot of catches that don't go too high, that come into the outfield. A lot of drop catches. This is up in the air. Should be taken, put down. Another one, just as we speak. Just lost it in the end. Now, that's exactly what I was saying. Now, that's the kind of height where the ball will find the lights in the background.
100%, Ravi. That's the point I was trying to make. The one to Tilak Varma went so much higher in the air. So it kind of goes up through the ring of fire, we call it here. This one at the level where you're looking into the lights most of the way. Not making excuses, because a lot of the catches should have been taken tonight. But it is not as easy as you think.
Well, the bails are up. They will go upstairs to check.
TV umpire director, we have a umpire review for a stumping. I have checked the feet, fair delivery. Give me the side down angle, please. Foot is on the ground inside the popping crease. I have a decision to the giant screen. My decision is
so not out. 115 for 8. .115 for 8. Bumrah back into the attack. 54 needed from just 3 overs. Nasir Mohammed is the man on strike. Saif still there on 69 of 50. He's played well, but he's lived a charm life. Three drop chances.
You talked to Surya Kumar at the toss, Ravi, didn't you? Just said, look, any little areas of improvement. They haven't been at their best yet through the tournament in a complete performance. The fielding was one of those areas. Been as good as it can be again tonight.
4 drop catches in the last game, 4 again today. That's high. Will it go the distance? Oh, second attempt, he grabs it. Akshar Patel takes the catch. So Saif's innings comes to an end. This time the catch taken.
Yeah, I think he does a really good job here, Akshar Patel, because he's worried also about the boundary, so he gets himself to a position where he has to actually look down and make sure his feet are okay. Standing side on, which I like. It means he can give with the ball rather than his feet moving. Low end of the bat. I think this is okay. See how he's side on here. He knows the boundary's there, so he can give with his hands if he has to. and it pops
Yeah,
up.
satisfied is well inside. I have addition to the
Yes,
giant
he would
screen.
have had that rope at the back of his mind, but in the end, takes it on the second attempt. The serve has to depart. Bangladesh 9 down now. He goes for 69. It's 116 for 9. And 16 for 9. Mustafizur, the last man out there, keeps the Yorker out.
Reminds me, I've got to bring my laundry when I get back home, actually. Mustafizur Rahman, new man and the last man at the crease. Been dominant bowling performance from India.
Now this is an important result. If India win today, India will qualify for the final and knock Sri Lanka out. Pakistan, Bangladesh tomorrow will be a knockout. I word there'll be a crowd in here tomorrow. A lot of Bangladeshi supporters, supporters for Pakistan as well. It's like a semi-final.
Yeah, I think I might just walk to the ground tomorrow, rather than taking the car. Stuck in traffic. It'll be a cracker tomorrow evening here at this stadium. It's been a lone hand, isn't it, Saif Hassan? Right at the top of the order, 69 from 51. Batted beautifully, but he just did not get any help. Small innings from him on with 21 off 19. Been all about the bowling performance.
$18 gone, 116 for 9. $116 for 9. 53 needed from 12. Shivam Dubey. It's an opportunity.
Yeah, trying to bowl Bangladesh out. He's found himself in this situation where he has to go to a new bowler in the 19th. Wide to start. Hardik's got 2 left. All the others have bowled their 4 out.
He did a good job for India in the last game when he came at a crucial stage, picked up 2 wickets. Always handy when you have options, especially with players who can bat. So the remaining matches tomorrow, the knockout. And then the game on the 28th, India-Sri Lanka, is of no consequence. India can experiment if they want to, because they will be in the final already.
I think they will, Ravi. Jitesh Sharma, Rinku Singh, Harshit Rana, Ashdeep. Do you think they'll go to a couple of those guys, or do you think they would rather try and keep the momentum flowing with the team?
I would prefer keeping the momentum going, and maybe 1 or 2 in the batting unit, but important to have that rhythm going as well. I'd like to see someone like Surya Kumar come back at 3 and get a good hit. Don't tinkle around with the batting order. Just go with the batting order that you think will be there in the final.
I think you can just get too funky, and I think India got too funky today. As I said earlier in commentary, every player to a man through that list, down to Akshar Patel, can strike the ball. And the strike rates are all, skies above 160. I think Tilak is 150. Hardik's in that 140, 150 range. They're all up there. Shivam Dubé's actually got the lowest strike rate of those guys. Sanju Samson, I think, is in the 140s, whereas Shivam Dubé's is 133. Yet he's the one promoted. This is the batting order they used today. I'm with you. Sky at 3, Tilak Varma at 4, Hardik and Dubé at 5 and 6. In any order you want, don't mind, or Sanju. Just stick with it. Have a plan and stay with it. I just think it was a small error. It's not going to cost them the game, and I understand, okay, you want to give guys an innings, but when you've got players in form, keep them going.
Good old saying, never waste good form. You see that last line there tells you everything. The strike rates. This Indian batting lineup.
Yeah, I know it's not much in it, but even Akshar Patel is ahead of Shivam Dubé on a strike rate situation. You look right down there. From the top down, Sky at 65, Tilak Varma 151, Sanju 148, Hardik Pandya 141. But there's just no need to tinker with that lineup.
You have Abhishek at 197, and that's why he's the #1 T20 batsman. It's in the gap for 4.
Now time for the numbers 10 and 11 to have a little bit of fun. The Fizz finding somewhere near the middle of the bat. Or not, still going for 4.
Wide signal.
Now the game is gone, but Shivam Dubé really does need to be better. In these situations, just you've got an opportunity, you've got to bowl an over, just get it right. You use it as practice. It might be required.
Dead right. Target the stumps to start off. Bowling at number 11. 126 for 9.